that enough?
Yeah, let's scoop. You have to do that in each bucket. There you go. Hey, Archie man. Well, good morning. It's Bobby Lee and
Willis.
coming to you from Hurricane Creek Farms early on a Wednesday morning, getting an early start because, well, we got a lot of stuff to do. Feels good this time of day. I don't know what the temperature is. Probably, I don't know, maybe be down in the 60s, but before it gets too hot, start getting some stuff done. You may can hear Smokey over there bawling, wanting her breakfast, so we'll get her fed. Got some mail, got some bills to pay. We'll talk a little more about that. Appreciate y'all watching. Remind you to hit the like and subscribe buttons as always. Well, let's get after it. Okay, got all the horses and ponies put up, fed, and yeah, look at this mess. So, yeah, apparently yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, a gate didn't get latched good and had a few horses get into the hall of the barn and treat themselves to that brand new alfalfa. So thankfully they weren't in here very long. They really just got into the one bale that was already cut open, but a little bit of a mess. And not gonna point any fingers at who did the gate, mainly because they're not down here anyway. But yeah, for once it wasn't me that I got in a hurry, forgot to do something like that. But hand me the bucket with her milk. Smokey, I was just observing, is getting huge. All right, mixed her up some milk. It's hard to pour it with one hand. And she is much bigger than, I mean, I think I say it maybe in every video when we show us feeding her. She doesn't really need the milk replacer anymore, but we've got like a quarter of a bag. Like, that's a little bag too. So just a few more days. She'll be enjoying a little milk and then she'll be completely, we'll give her a little of the mixed feed, give the rest of that bull down there. But yeah, she is big and very annoying. So I'll down here and feed this bull now. Come down here and check on the bull. Of course, this is the one that has a penis injury. He actually, I mean, just as you look at it right here, of course, he's not extended. Looks probably as normal as he ever has. You can still think the injury he had is one that won't allow him to breed. The tough thing, it's hard to rely on him and say, you know what, we're gonna roll the dice and just keep him, and that kind of thing. He's not our bull anyway. We had borrowed him, released him from a friend, and so, yeah, it'll be, I mean, ultimately up to them, but I think what we'd all agreed is we'll sell him as a cull here. They bring good money right now, and then yeah, use that money to go towards purchase of another bull. And so yeah, there you can, well, I don't know, it looks better, but yeah, I'm still not convinced. Oh, you want to look at it? Well, he's our little veterinarian in training. You know, I do feel blessed that, you know, I don't know if blessed is the right word, but you know, a lot of little kids want to be veterinarians, so I feel like that's right, the flies are bad. We got to spray him. But yeah, you know, a lot of little kids want to be veterinarians, so I feel like, you know, I do get to live out, you know, a childhood dream. You know, of course, in typical fashion, you know, kids never really look at their parents. You know, I shouldn't say that, but he actually claims he wants to be a veterinarian. Now, he's only 5. Do you still want to be a veterinarian? I think Kimber currently wants to be a school teacher, so hey, we'll be happy with whatever they want to become, as long as they give it their all, give a good effort. But anyway, see if Smokey, we put a new nipple on this bucket because the last one, I mean, she just worn it out, it would just leak. But as a result of that, the opening was so big, she could down a bottle or a bucket of milk in like 14 seconds. And that takes her probably 10 minutes to drink, so maybe better actually for her. I'll show you too real quickly. Now in our last video we highlighted that new UTV sprayer, or side-by-side sprayer, whatever you want to call it. We got from agzaga.com. Using that discount code HCF10, got our 10% off. But we did end up spraying some Sunday afternoon. Weren't filming. We were just, it was more family time and doing some other things. But yeah, I got up here in some of these spots that just wasn't easy to get to with the tractor or even possible. Sprayed. See that chemicals having good effect on all these broadleaf weeds. But we'll be using that sprayer again soon, kind of, you know, show you it in action. Yeah, put 2 scoops in each bucket. Yeah, let's scoop. You have to do that in each bucket. Carry it over here. All right, now set it down. Now fill it up. There you go. There you go. Now shut it. Good job. All right, you can carry that and put it on the back of the truck. Yeah, I can get it. But yeah, we're taking a little feed to the calves up the road. You can see mobile feed bin actually just brought it home yesterday. It was empty. So, but this bin here, I haven't climbed up here and looked. Open the lid, but it's probably over half full. So we'll probably just haul them feed for the next few weeks till we get this emptied. Not too big of a hassle. It's nice when the mobile bin is down there and full. We don't have to load up feed every day. That's enough. We're not taking, we're just taking a few buckets. And on the corn, we're just trying to get rid of the last little bit of corn. We got, oh, maybe 200 or 300 pounds of corn left. Just get rid of it because the coons are getting in it. It's just, it's gonna ruin if we don't. And there they come making their way up out of the thicket down there. But yeah, nice morning. I need to look at the weather. We don't have any hay plans the next day or two, so I hadn't really been paying super close to attention to the rain chances. I don't think it's supposed to rain. It's just real overcast this morning. Hope it's not going to rain for my dad and my uncle's sake. I think they cut a bunch of hay yesterday. So anyway, a good head count on them. I'm tempted to say the flies don't look that bad, but I've said that before, and then you get over there closer and you're like, oh, actually they are bad. But speaking of that, I do need to get over there and get the sprayer and get to spraying them as they gather around these bunks. Okay, counted twice, got our magic number of 60 twice, so look to be in good shape here. Moving on. You enjoying a donut? Not entirely above bribery, getting them to go with me early in the morning. All right, back home. Not even 9 o'clock. I feel like we've been around the world this morning, but got the pallet of mineral, dropped off, I think 12 bags with my brother, split a little with him. Went and got the rake part fixed. They got that welded back on there. Yeah, one interesting thing, you know, used to a pallet of mineral was 40 bags, you know, an even ton. It's now 50 bags, but yeah, it's been an expensive morning. Between the mineral and then mailing that check on the tractor, spent nearly $5 grand today. Yeah. Yeah, getting the rake fixed is what the guy was asking when I had on earth. It's mineral, and he told me to rake, I mean, it was 40 bucks to get that welded. I said, yeah. I said, this is very cheap repair compared to everything else we spent money on this morning. But anyway, gonna get that off there. Looks like the ladies are down here at the barn dealing with horses. They got them a mess to clean up. Hey, when y'all gonna clean up your mess?
It'll be a while.
Yeah, I know better. I won't give them too hard of a time on that. Hey, Archie man. Hey, Archie man. Hey, Archie. Yeah, buddy boy. Oh, Sadie's jealous. So came over here to this last that we baled, I believe it was 2 weeks ago today. Just 16 rolls to move home. So waiting on my beautiful truck driver to get here. But we got 7 rolls bunched up there, 7 here. So easy math, 2 trips with the truck. We can take the other 2 rolls home on the tractor. But this will officially have our first cutting. You know, not only completely baled, but also home and stacked, and really just waiting to be fed this winter time. So one more thing off the to-do list here in just a little bit. Okay, 1 load loaded up. Oh, is that, am I a passenger? I can drive? Well,
I gotta answer you.
Okay. She's got to work while she's helping me work. We got that hay all moved home without a hitch. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. That was kind of, you know, one of the big projects for the day that I wanted to get done. You know, that in addition to going and getting that mineral and rake wheel and all picked up this morning. So we're gonna see if we can get the bat wing hooked up, and everything's good to go. We'll grease it, pull it up there. As long as we don't run into any issues, we may even get some pasture clipped today. Do anybody else's kids do this? You know, just randomly just drop stuff wherever they are. You know, they're 5 and 9. I'll give them some you know, leeway. Except about 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, I had the exact conversation with them. I was like, quit leaving stuff just laying around. Quit. And it did not last, well, it didn't last about 10 minutes because we left the house right after I told them. So, I don't know. Kids, but we got it hooked up. We're gonna back it up here. I did have to get off because I gotta move the Pioneers anyway. It was in the way as well. Unfold it. We'll use pneumatic grease gun, get her serviced up and ready to go. Little mishap. Hooking up the hydraulics has me a little bit oily, but otherwise unharmed. So we'll get her greased up now. Never fails. Grease gun's empty. All right. Okay, making pretty good progress. And buddy, she is woolly out here. I know I've been complaining about that every time we come back here and check cows, but especially this particular farm, this one we rent, really good grazing. We kind of always battle that balance of, okay, at what point do we want to spray? And basically when we spray our pasture, we're spraying a 2,4-D type product that's gonna kill all your broadleaves, which most all the weeds we're dealing with out here are broadleaves. But we also sacrifice all the clover when we do that. And it'll come back, just like the weeds will come back. But yeah, the pasture up here is so good. I guess it's the second year in a row that we've had this place, and just been much more content to clip it. But yeah, it probably could have been clipped a month ago, but yeah, just as time is for us, it's gonna look really nice when we get done. It's just amazing. It's one of the more rewarding things to do on the farm, and a lot of what we do is rewarding. That's why we choose to do it. Certainly isn't for the money, but yeah, it just kind of looks like a wilderness out there. When we get done here in another, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, it won't look quite like a golf course, but it's gonna look nice. Cows a little curious, coming out here to see what's going on. I think they're gonna be content to stay in the shade, though. It's pretty warm. Actually got a few milkweed plants scattered out. They can see a butterfly on it right there. Some over here on the other hillside too. We actually took caution to kind of avoid those. Know how important that is for the butterflies. And, you know, from a forage standpoint, it is truly a weed, as the name, you know, implies. But hey, it's orange too. We love our orange here in Tennessee. But yeah, trying to be nice for the wildlife too when it comes to things like that. I don't know if my before and after videos, yeah, through the dirty tractor windows will really do it justice, but I mean, it's night and day difference in just how much better the pasture looks. This is a really pretty farm, kind of rolling hills in these creek bottoms, and or rolling hills that give way to the creek bottoms, and yeah. But when there's, you know, 6, 7 foot tall weeds, it's not that. It kind of offsets the beauty to a certain extent, but she looks very nice now. We got just one more little creek bottom over here, and then probably be to a pretty good starting point for the day. My water bottle hits the floor. Okay, so I should say all that. I got all that clipped. It's across the creek from us on the other side of that farm, which is the bulk of it. Still need to clip some on this side of the creek, and what's actually on our property too, not just on our rented pasture. But it's almost 5 o'clock. I have to go pick up the kids. We're at a good stopping point, is the easy way to say it. But chickens scratching around in the manure, looking for eggs. I think I may have grabbed the eggs earlier, because it's always a mystery with them. It's like, where are they going to be laying? Because we do like to let them free range during the day. But did have one egg actually in the house there. But yeah, I was super pumped to actually get some clipping done. We've got a busy schedule for more family stuff over the next like 2 or 3 weeks, which is a good time because for us to farm, because you know it's probably gonna be that long before we got hay ready to cut again. But between horse shows and softball tournaments and whatnot, so make sure we get that clipping done now. As I'm looking ahead, you know, weather permitting, we should get most of what we're gonna have to clip taken care of over the next week. I think on the Gilt Edge farm, probably will need to take the clipper down there for some spots where we got some, well, like those little thorn trees and multiflora rows, a bunch of what we were clipping down today. But where we've got some thistles that are a little bad, now that we got that sprayer on the back of the side-by-side, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some targeted spraying with it. But you have to tune back in. Like I say, we need to go pick up the kids, do a few other things. But yeah, I'm rambling on at the end of the video. Productive day though. I was very pumped to get all that done. Spent way too much money this morning. Like I say, between 2,500 pounds worth of mineral and all those repairs on the tractor, spent nearly $5,000. So yeah, need y'all to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We got to pump those viewership numbers up. That and yeah, if you want a hat, go to the website, check out a hat. plenty on there, hurricanecreek.farm. But anyway, yeah, cooking burgers tonight. So we're eating beef. Y'all know that's what we want you to do. Y'all eat beef and God bless.